Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my new Football Manager 2018 Let's Play series. And as you can see, I am the new manager of Hull. And Hull City is a club with over 100 years of history. They are about 114 years old. And if you've been with me for previous saves, you know I always have had a passion for clubs with a history. But Hull has actually a special sort of history. Because where my last AC Milan save, the goal was to bring them back to former glory. The problem with Hull, or the interesting thing, is they kind of don't have any former glory. They've been on for 114 years, but they have never won any titles, except if you count like getting promoted from a lower league to another tier. They haven't won like the Premiership or the FA Cup or the League Cup or anything like that, or getting any titles out of Europe. So this will be their first time, their first aim for really big glory. And I was looking through, like, well, considering so many teams in both the Championship and League One before decided, and had some like things that I was looking for. First off, of course, I wanted some sort of a history, and 114 years old is a history. But I felt it was kind of just interesting, like 114 years old, but never success. And that felt for me like, yeah, well, maybe it's time for them to actually get some success. But also I wanted a challenge. And Hull City might not be the biggest challenge out there when it comes to championship teams. Media predicts us, I believe they predict us in 4th place. Let's see here, media predictions. Yeah, 4th place. But I'm not sure if they have actually taken a look at our team, because take a look at injury update. Look at these injuries. Up to 3 months, 8 to 9 months, up to 2 months, 7 to 8 months, 1.5 months, 6 to 7 months, up to 2 months. Take a look at this team. This is a team that are struggling. Look at all these reds. As you saw, this isn't like a 2-3 days injuries. Most of these injuries are players that are out for a few months. This is even more interesting because I'm sorting the team based on value here. From the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 highest valued players, from the 7th highest valued players, which probably means they are my 7 best players, only 1 is fit. 6 out of 7 is out with injuries, long injuries. So I'm not thinking this is not going to be as easy as media is predicting, because I mean, if you're missing out on 6 of your 7 best players, that's just a crazy start. That's like a nightmare of a start. And even this Glad, he's one of the highest valued. He's definitely my highest valued goalkeeper by far. Value like 3 times the amount of my second highest valued. So this is not going to be as easy as media thinks, and I like a challenge. And here it is. The preseason is over, and it's time for the first league game. As you can see, the preseason has been a little bit up and down, but as you also might notice is that my game have changed a little bit in appearance. I have installed a new skin for Football Manager 18 since I recorded the intro stuff, because I was using one of the default ones, but I felt it was time to spice things up and get a skin I liked more than the default ones. But yeah, enough talking about that. We are starting things off in kind of the toughest way possible, because we are starting off the season with playing Aston Villa at away. And of course, Aston Villa is one of the favorites to win the league. One of the big favorites. They have John Terry, their captain, their key player, and of course, you know the history. They have just been demoted here, and they are definitely going to want to bounce back. I mean, look at this. They won the Champions League. They won the Premiership. I mean, they are a big club. They are a very big club. And they are, I think, Media predicts them to reach end the season in 2nd place, and we are playing them away. So yeah, we are starting this off in the toughest way possible. But what have been going on during the summer? Let's take a look at the transfers here. And as you can see, I haven't sold many players. I actually sold only 1 player, have loaned 1 out. And it's been kind of weird because, as you might remember, or you should remember because it wasn't long ago, but my team starts this off with a shitload of injuries. And that's made it very hard for me to sell anybody, because quite a few players that I would like to sell, I need to keep them until these guys are fit. And that probably means I'm going to try to like sell quite a few of them during the January transfer window when these guys are coming back to business. But I'm not sure. But we sold our old goalkeeper. He was 35 years old. As you can see, we're probably going to get 1.6 mil for him, at least 1.2. And I replaced him with a player, another goalkeeper that's even older, but he's kind of at the same level. So I just like, we got the profit here. We got him for almost nothing. And he's not great, but he's kind of at the same level. And he is the best goalkeeping tutor in the game with high determination and multi-citizen. And of course, my best goalkeeper is this lad. And he's one of the guys that have been injured during the whole preseason. So I basically sold my 2nd place goalkeeper and got another second placed goalkeeper. I just made a profit from it and I got a good tutor. I brought in Bright. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, for basically nothing. And I got him in an earlier save in FM18, my AC Milan save. And he was actually great there, like a lot of value for the money. So we got him for almost free, and he's a decent squad player. Nothing fantastic, but I mean, going to be probably on the bench most of the games, but he's going to bring some decent quality for a cheap buck. And I mean, look at his mentals here, work rate, his teamwork, his leadership, his determination. I mean, a lot of bang for the bucks. Then we brought in some youngsters. We got young Buso here, and very cheap. And we got Braganka, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, another young talented player. And then we got Shuma. These were the youngsters we got for basically nothing. And I'm aiming to tutor these 2 guys and then probably loan them out for a season or 2. And hopefully they can become regular starters. But before I do that, I'm going to tutor them this season. We also got Rosotto here. He's kind of like Briggy here, where he is nothing special, but we got him for almost free. And he's going to be decent on the bench, can play in basically all the positions up on top. And it's a good tutor also. So another squad player. And then I'm pretty happy with this free transfer. And it's a central defender. He's very old, as you can see, 37. But look at his stats. He's going to be brilliant in the championship. Look at that heading ability, 17, 16 tackling, marking a little bit lower, but still decent. Look at these mentals. 20 in aggression, 19 in bravery, 19 in determination, 18 leadership, 16 teamwork, 15 work rate. And even though he's 37, I mean, he has some decent physical attributes with his strength, stamina, natural fitness, jumping reach, balance. So I think this guy was a steal. Of course, he's probably only going to be with us for a season or 2 before he retires. But I think he's a brilliant signing for the championship. And I have been trying to get a lot of more players. I've been scouting. I bring in like a lot of players on trials. I probably had like 15 players on trial or something like that. And I also had Rossi on a trial, and he starts the game being injured for a long time. As you can see, he still have up to 2 months of injury time left, and he is of course injury prone. But I want him. I think he could be a brilliant guy. Imagine, like, his physical attributes is of course garbage, and he will get injured very, very easy. But I think he is the perfect man to have on the bench. And then when it's like 20, 25 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes left of the game, and you need that little extra push for a goal, and you can sub him on. Because if you look at his technical attributes, and even quite a few of his mental attributes, he's going to be crazy good on a championship level. Really, really good. So I am going to try to sign him, because I tried to sign him earlier, but like they say no because he didn't pass the medical stuff. But I am going to try to sign him again as a free transfer when he becomes fit. Because I think he's going to be perfect on the bench and coming on and scoring those important goals in the late game. And I think if you play him like that, that could also pretty decently counter his lack of fitness and physical attributes, because he won't be playing full games. But yeah, that's a lot of talk about the transfers. Still quite some time left of the transfer window, and I am trying to sell a player or two. I am, but basically we'll have to wait and see. And I think we're going to try to sell more players during the January transfer window, because hopefully some of our best players will have come back from injury by then, and hopefully that will be what we need to even improve further. But yeah, we're off to a really tough start here. We are going up against one of the favorites to win this league, and we need to see what happens here. So enough talking, let's start the game, the first real game of this save. And I'm nervous, I'm not sure why, but I'm definitely nervous. This is going to be huge for us. I mean, it's a big risk for us starting this off with a loss. It's definitely a huge potential risk. But if we can get a good result, that would be a sensational start. Away versus Aston Villa. Probably it's too much to ask for, but I mean, it ain't over until it's over. And yeah, I'm just keeping track here and reach an event and the statistics. Probably going to change things around here, because this is the new skin that have changed these windows up. I don't want to do it here while we're recording, but I'm probably going to do it during like the next game I play that I don't record. I'm going to experiment to see exactly what information I want to show here. And we are attacking here. Bowen with a cross to the left flank, and into the middle again. Campbell, our target player, back to Larson. Larson for Bowen. And he misses. His intercepted by the Aston Villa defense. And it looks like things turn around a counter-attack. Is Hogan here, but he has picked up a potential injury. Maybe that could be good news for us. But this doesn't look like good news for us. But luckily, though, it's just outside the post. Actually, I'm going to pause this. Let's see what information, because this is a bit annoying to see double here. Kind of want to keep the right one. But let's go. Actually, I know what we want to see. You want to see the formation. Where is the Villa formation? I'm blind right now. There it is. So this one will allow us to see if they change things up during the game. I might change it around to something else later on, but for now, at least that gives us some information. And look at this. This is a very bad news. Our target man, Campbell, is picked up an injury, and we only have one striker on the bench. Let's bring in Dicko here instead. Very unlucky. Not the start we wanted. What role do we want him as? I think we could go with an advanced forward, focusing on attack here, and we are playing counter-attacking right now. I think it's the right option, since they should be favorites in this game. Is Hogan again, intercepted by Hector, cleared far away. Dicko picks it up, back to Bowen, Larson, Irvine. I'm still kind of like getting to know the team. There's a lot of players that like I'm not sure what's the name, and not like at least not by heart. But hopefully, look at this. This is cross, and it's a goal. It's a goal. It's Dicko. It's the guy that come in, and whoa, what a super sub here, replacing our injured target man, coming in as our new striker. Is Aina, and Aina is one of the players we have on loan. I'm not sure what club we have loaned him from, but he is on loan, because the loan deal was done before I became the manager. But that's brilliant. That's really good. Oh my god, I'm nervous here. So let's go to the dressing room. We want them to stay focused. We really want. So what do we say here? Maybe something like that. And yeah, it looks like they agreed. They agreed very well. So let's start the second half. This was, oh my god, I'm so nervous. But I feel like it was the right decision, starting counter-attacking. But we need to keep track on what's going on now, because they will probably change things around since they are behind, and then we'll have to think his stick. Oh, it's a penalty! It's a penalty! It is a penalty! Oh my god, we could be 2 up. Here's Dawson with a penalty, and I have no idea by heart how good his penalty taking skill is. It could be good, it could be garbage, and he scores. So I don't care if it's good or it's bad. This is fantastic. Because of course I've set up penalty takers, but I did it in the beginning of the preseason, and I don't remember if you have good or bad penalty takers. I definitely have to take a look at it later on. He's the strongest one of the ones that's currently on the pitch, but yeah. Clock is ticking though. Aina with a throw-in, and Larsen, Irvine, Gosishki. Well, it's a decent try, not too much trouble for the Villa goalkeeper, but I mean, as long as we are creating stuff, I'm happy. And it's intercepted, still back to Villa possession. Come on guys, focus, focus, focus. Still a lot of time left to play. Aino picks that one up. Aina, not Aino. Bowen. And let's see, yeah. It's going to take some time for me to get used to all the names. And that was a really, really weak pass. Really bad one. It's going to become a dangerous counterattack. And his Hogan is still fit. I've been hoping that he should... Oh my god! So completely unnecessary. It's going to be a penalty. And why, oh why? He was kind of like completely out of the angle. And there was nobody in the middle he could pass it to. That was so unnecessary. And if he gives Villa like a free ticket back into the game. Very, very frustrating and annoying. But we are still in driver's seat. We are still in the lead here. Clock is ticking. And yeah, I think it's time to take a look at subs. And of course, we've already been forced to make an early sub, so I will only make one now. So let's see who's having a bad day. Victor is complete and utter garbage here. 5.8 rating. So bad it should be illegal. He has picked up a yellow card. I think we should go with him. Otherwise, I've probably gone with somebody that's getting tired. But considering this, I think we should go with Hector before he picks up a red one. So let's go with that, and then we want to change you around to not being a stopper anymore. You could go for focusing on defense like that. Beautiful. And then save the last sub for a little tiny bit longer. See what happens here. Clock is ticking quickly. I think it's time for the last sub. Now let's see who's tired. Should be quite a few people, because most of them are still lacking match fitness. Kind of don't see any reason to sub any of our fullbacks. That wouldn't have much impact on the game. Should we go with Larsen perhaps? I think this could be a decent option. Bring in a little bit more defense-minded midfielder for the last 10 minutes. We don't want you as we want you as a ball-winning midfielder. And then maybe, are we playing 2 ball winnings? Are we doing that? Well, you could go box to box. I think that's a decent compromise. 10 minutes. Dawson with a free kick. Larsen. Come on, guys. Focus, focus, focus. Probably considering going some more defense instructions here for the last few minutes. Irvine. Come on, guys. Focus. Larsen. Bowen getting closer. That was a bad pass. Intercepted though. And we get another try. Here's Aina into the box. Aina into the box. It's Dicko. And it's just over the top bar. Oh my god, that was so close. That's a great chance. Great chance. Clock is ticking. 6 minutes left. Kingsley with a throw in. And that looks like a really rough challenge. But it's no free kick. Into the box again. It's Dicko. Oh my god, he's creating so many chances. That might have been off the top bar. Not quite sure. And it's a corner. Oh my god, we are getting robbed. Look at the clock. Look at the clock. This is so unfair. And of course, it's the man, the myth, the legend, John Terry that scores. And this is actually his first goal for Villa. Oh my god. Oh, I'm devastated. I'm completely devastated. There's 3 minutes left. Maybe something can happen here. Maybe. The dream. Oh my god. That felt like getting punched in the stomach. Oh my god, it's more Villa. Come on, guys, win it back. Win it back. This is not acceptable. This is not okay. And at least it's going to be a corner. Oh my god. This is not good for my nerves. I'm gonna get a heart attack or something from playing this game one day. Clock is ticking and ticking. Intercepted. Can we turn this one around? Can we create something from here? Bowen, does he have some backup? Oh, that was so weak. Challenged by him. And we are getting into extra time. We are into extra time. 5 minutes of extra time. A lot of extra time. I know the throw in. Maybe. Can we do something here? That was a crappy pass. Such a bad one. And not a bad pass. What's up with these passes, guys? Come on. There's a lot of Villa players up on top. Intercept this. Beautiful. Dicko. Come on, guys. Come on. Beautiful. And what's up with that? Why did the game even show? He had a shot that ended up over here. Why did the game... Haven't I put it into key highlights? Let's see here. Yeah, key highlights. Why the heck did the game show me a highlight where a shot ended up by the corner flag? That can't possibly be a key highlight. But there's more going on here on the overtime. It's another highlight. Dicko again. He loses it. Grosecki picks it up. Why do you lose it? Oh my god. Please do something here. Please. Unluckily for us, that was a really weak finisher. Oh my god, there's so much things going on here during the last few minutes. I'm getting crazy. The extra time is up. The ref should be blowing the whistle. He should at any second. And that's the full-time whistle. And if I got to pick before the game a result and say we are going to play a draw away versus Villa, I would be very pleased. I would be happy with it. But since we were leading so long and they equalized in the 87th minutes, I mean, you know, you start dreaming for more. You're going to see it's possible. This is a good result for us. It definitely is. But since we are in lead, it's still frustrated. Because we were definitely hoping for more considering the way the game was going. But enough talking about the game. Let's talk about this series and the future of it. My personal aim is to have one new episode released each and single day. And the episode will be released at 9 o'clock in the morning, Central European time. And other than that, I would just tell you guys, I would be extremely delighted and happy if you could send this series off to a good start. Pressing that like button would be, I would be so grateful for getting likes, say, for the first episode. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section also. What do you think about this series? What do you think about the goals? And yeah, I just love to hear from you guys because you makes everything even greater to me. But yeah, this is it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.